the bounty hunter's initial update information. We don't know when this is going to drop quite yet, but I wanted to make a video because this is really different than how everybody thought he was going to be. So everybody thought he was going to be just a regular hero, right? You're going to get the bounty hunter. He was going to be pickable at the crossroads. You were going to get paths. You were going to get abilities. We're going to see what that was all like. But Red Hook has decided to go a very different route here. So if you haven't seen it yet, there's a video here. I will link this video in the description so you can take a look at it. But there's some key takeaways here that I really want to take a look at. The first being is that you do not pick the bounty hunter at the crossroads. You go to an inn, and apparently there's either a chance, I don't know, I'm assuming it's kind of like the sluice, where there's just a random chance that this event happens. I don't know if this can happen more than once in a run, or only once in a run. I don't know if when you select to have him on your team, he then will not show up again. I don't know. But basically how it works is you go to the inn, and you can see here in the video, there's this bounty board, and you click on it, and it will pull up this... basically this selection screen. See if I can get it here. Yeah, here it is. It pulls up this selection screen, right? I'll pull this up full screen for you. So you can select the bounty hunter. He's available for hire. He'll accompany you in one region. He will deduct 4. This is a new symbol. We haven't seen this yet. I'm assuming this is going to be part of the progression update, is that this is going to replace hope. This will probably be like the meta progression or something, right? But it costs you. You have to hire him. He replaces one of your heroes for a region, and then he will your hero will return the following region. So that's really interesting. And then basically it goes through, it shows some of his abilities here. He's a thick boy, by the way. His character design is really cool, but he is thick. And what it looks like, I think they showed his abilities somewhere here. It looks like he has a set of abilities, so I don't think you really get to pick his abilities. I think he just has these abilities. He has some interesting other things going on too. So let's read down here. This is going to be the Altar of Hope update. I don't know if there's going to be other things that come in this update, but here we have our boy, the bounty hunter, looking dapper, looking good. So basically, he wanders from inn to inn, search of his next job. If you stumble upon him and you're willing to pay the price, he will join you for one region. He's versatile, he's deadly, blah, blah, blah. So here we can see his skill set, his base skill set here. I'll go ahead and I'll kind of zoom in on this so it's nice and big. But it looks like he has just 5. He has his 5 abilities, and that's it. So he doesn't have the 11 that every other character has. And these are what look to be his base resistances. Pretty standard stuff there. Basically, he doesn't lose or gain affinity with the party, so there's no relationship issues of him. He's here to do his job, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't care, so it doesn't really matter here. And then we have his abilities here. We have Collect Bounty, which is just looks like his primary damage, does bonus damage on a combo target. We kind of saw that one coming. Mark for Death applies combo and vulnerable. Again, I think we all kind of saw that one coming, pretty standard. Come Hither, looks like it pulls people, and it applies combo. So we have a lot of combo generation already, which is really good. So this is similar to Demon's Pull on the Occultist. It seems like a pull. I don't know what the range of these are, etc. We have Uppercut, knocks back, and stuns. Again, very similar to his original Darkest Dungeon one. Flashbang, which can shuffle, blind, daze, and stun if they have combo, which is incredible. That is a huge amount of things going on there. Really powerful ability there. And then Finish Him. Ignores block, deals dramatically more damage to stunned or dazed opponents. So daze is really easy to get, which is pretty interesting to see here, that daze will actually apply, not just stun. So that'll be good to see. We also have Caltrops, Hulbert, and Stare Down. These I think... I don't know if these are extra abilities. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe they are. Maybe he can actually change out abilities. I don't know. Range single target bleed. Maybe he randomly gets an assortment of abilities. Deals heavy damage. So he does get Caltrops still. You don't have to use this as a consumable. It's interesting. Target bleeds that deals heavy penalties to resistance and speed. We've got Hulbert. Throws a throw axe that deals heavy damage to burning targets. Okay, interesting. Good combination there with the runaway. And ignores dodge. Ignores dodge if the target has combo. Stare Down designates a monster applying weak tokens while clearing his own vulnerable tokens and gaining taunt. Okay, so that's basically just to target. It's another way of targeting. It'll remove vulnerable off him, applies weak to that person. Interesting. No Escape. Low damage ranged throwing axe that stuns a target and applies combo. I have to wonder, it stuns a target. Usually stun, you have to have combo to stun. It seems like he has stun base. Like he can stun without combo, which is really powerful. Bodyguard, he applies cover for another hero, guarding them and granting himself some block. Okay, so he has a shield ability. So this is the other interesting thing here. He has a passive ability called Professional. The Bounty Hunter has a chance to refresh combo on a target when using a skill that would normally consume it. Okay, so basically, if he uses something like Caltrops, right, that would absorb the combo token, it can potentially refresh it, so the combo token stays, which is really interesting. Same with Flashbang, Finish Him, Caltrops, Halbert, so they might not consume the combo, which allows the rest of your team to utilize it. There's more updates coming. I'm assuming there's gonna be more to this update than just the Bounty Hunter, but this is really interesting. This guy looks really cool. I know some people are gonna be kind of upset about, is he a permanent hero or not? It's a very, very interesting take. I don't think any of us saw this coming. I, for one, I'm really excited for it. I think it has the potential to be a really cool thing that you find in a run, another modifier that just makes runs interesting. When did you find him? Did he show up at the right time? Did he show up at a bad time? You know, adds that kind of roguelike consistency of doing things differently. I do wish that we could play him permanently. I get the feeling that he's just going to be very, very powerful. I'm not sure what happens to him if he dies. I'm assuming he just dies and then you show up to the next inn if you can, and then your hero shows up there. So that's, you know, just probably what it is. But no affinity, no relationships. Yeah, really, really interesting take. So I'll have the link to this update in the video description below, so you can definitely take a look at that. But I'm very excited to see where this goes. So the thrill of the hunt, the promise of payment. Let's see what we can do with our big boy Mac. Yeah, we'll have to see.